Well, when they've seen me on telly, I've just been doing banter, so people expect like proper, well-rounded jokes, whereas all my stuff just kind of goes along for ages and then just falls off a cliff. I was gigging in Glasgow. I wasn't wearing this coat, obviously I'm not a dick, right? But I came out of Glasgow station. I'd been in Glasgow for exactly 1 minute, and this drunk Scottish guy tried to heckle me, right? He wanted to call me Pete Doherty. I wear a trilby, it's a lot of fun for people, right? But this guy was so pissed that he got it wrong. He went, "Hey!" Paul Doherty! And I wanted to go, but that's not his name, is it, mate? But he was bigger than me, and he had open wounds. So what I did instead was, I got my iPhone out, it's a Samsung actually, fuck off, and I googled Paul Doherty, and it turns out I do look exactly like him. I'll go to write about something, and then it will go off in a different direction. And then I'll be like, well, how am I supposed to bring that back around to the beginning? So I don't tend to think about things too much. Like, I'll write it, and then I'll get very quickly bored of the writing process. So I'll never sort of refine something. It'll be like, I'll keep that bit in there because it sounds nice in terms of like, I don't sound like a complete, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah,
I don't sound like a complete wanker, but like, you know, the poetry or the like alliteration of it, it's not necessarily a joke. And I'm like, right, that stays because I like it, but then there might be a little bit without a laugh. I think, well, rather that than rewrite it. Yeah. Let's have a little game, gentlemen. What's your name? David. Dermot, whatever, same thing. Not really interested. Are you familiar with the game Rock, Paper, Scissors? Yes. Yeah, have you ever won? Sometimes. I've never lost, right? So if you beat me now, I imagine you'll get carried around the room like some sort of champion amongst your peers until the next comedian comes on, then everybody will forget that you exist, and it's a bit like being a stand-up comedian. You up for it? All right, on three, let's see what you got. 1, 2, 3, what you got? Magic claw, never loses. Never lost the game. When I really first started, like my first ever gig, I was like, I just thought I was going to be Ricky Gervais or something, like doing that kind of stuff, and then I kind of saw this exercise of like just writing down those of your favourite words and joining them together, and then sort of I tried to make it all make sense, and that was my first 5 minutes. And I've kind of just grown that, but I've started doing little bits of like more visual stuff, like with drawings and with like, I've got this thing where I get to coat hangers and I pretend I'm doing a character called Coat Hanger Hands. So it's nice to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to do a new character tonight. I don't even normally do characters, and I don't want you to think it's going to be shit just because I said it's new. I've spent about 20 hours working on this, so I hope you enjoy it. Please welcome him to the stage. He's called Glass Hands. All right. That's as far as I've got. That's all the character is. And then I drop the mic on the floor. I go, that's as far as I've got. But people can't tell if I was meant to do that or not meant to do that. Like sometimes at the beginning I have to kind of do a bit of a disclaimer if they're not going with me early on enough. Yeah. Just kind of have to go like, I know I look like I don't know what I'm doing, but I definitely do. It'll be all right. Just relax, just enjoy it.
We're backstage at the EICC.
I'm so excited to be here at ComComedy.
In the midst of a zombie apocalypse, she's dead.
This is my normal voice.
I don't want to work with this little purple shit anymore.
Come back and battle me when this is more hairy.